Hello friend, today we will discuss about the topic cost benefit analysis. Friends, basically this topic pertains to project selection methods, and basically this is topic is pertaining to PMP guide. And if you are studying the project management, you definitely heard this topic and definitely listen about this topic. So let's start our topic today. I would request please subscribe to my channel and also click on the bell option as well. So starts. What is basically cost benefit analysis? Friend, just remember one thing: cost benefit analysis. That means we will consider the cost whenever we are selecting a method of project. Also we consider the benefit, whatever the benefit we are getting from any project. Basically this is the technique we use normally when we are selecting any project. For example, you have two projects that the company can start. So before starting or the project, where the company can do the cost benefit analysis. The cost benefit analysis means that they can do some working, some sort of paperwork they can do, that how much cost they have to incur on this project, and how much benefits they will get after some time from this project. So so after getting the ratio, after getting the ratio between cost and benefit, they can decide, they can take decision about project selection, that whether either they have to do this project or either they don't have to do this project. So just remember, the cost benefit analysis means this is basically a technique of project selections, and as a project manager you should know about this technique. Basically you should know this about this technique, that which technique you should use during the project selection method. So remember one thing: the project selection cost benefit analysis means the ratio between the cost and the benefit, how much cost you are incurring on a project and how much benefit you are getting from the project. So this is basically a ratio between the cost and the benefit from a project, and this technique is basically used to select a project. On basis of cost benefit analysis, you can select a project. Select a project means that you can start a project. Okay, in simple manner, if the benefits are greater than the cost, then definitely you can start a project, and if the benefits are lower than the cost, then that means definitely you can't start a project, because the cost is higher, so you are not getting any proper benefit. You will definitely will be in a loss after once the project will complete. Also remember one more very important point here, that the when we are talking about benefits, so benefits could include the in terms of financial revenue, etc., but also it includes the intangible benefits as also. That means, like for example, to boost the morale of the team, so they feels better, so they can work better. So intangible benefits are also included, are part of cost benefit analysis. Not only the tangible mean financial factors and the revenue, etc., also it includes the intangible factors also, like the morale of the team, etc. Okay, so now we have, I think we know now about the cost benefit analysis. Now let's overview the major benefits we will get after the cost benefit analysis. Basically, if you do a proper cost benefit analysis, the major benefit you will get, that the definitely your revenue and sale will increase. Why? Because the method is basically based on the approach that the select the project where the benefits are more and cost is less. Definitely, so definitely if you do a proper cost benefit analysis and you do select a proper and right project, it will definitely result to increase your revenue and sales as well. Also your intangible benefits like employee safety, their morale, there it will also be increased. Why? Because when you are getting benefits, it will definitely result in to improve your employees safety, their morale, etc. Also the you will as a company you will get competitive advantage or market share as gained as a result of the decision. Basically friend, just remember one thing, that if you do a right decision after cost benefit analysis, you will definitely get better results. Better results means that your revenue or sale will increase, your the morale of the team will also increase, your share in the market will increase. So the basic benefit after getting the cost benefit analysis is that you can select a right project, and right project will definitely give you benefits like revenue increase, increase in the morale of the team, and market share increase. So these are the main benefits you can get if you do the right cost benefit analysis and also select or initiate a right project. Now coming towards the limitations. What are the limitations when we talk about the cost benefit analysis? Friend, remember one thing, the projects which are small or mid level projects, the cost benefit analysis are a good technique, and you can use this technique in these types of project which are small or mid size, because you can take right decisions, and you are well informed and take right decisions. But whenever we talk about large projects means that very high cost involved and a very very long very high vision or long term horizon, like which, for example, you can say for example a 10-year project which involve lots of cost and a very big vision you have to build in that project. So cost benefit analysis is not a good technique in this type of project. Why? Because normally it fails. Studies shows that if a very in a very big projects, the cost benefit analysis is not a very good technique, because it fails to account for important financial concerns, for example inflation, interest rate, varying cash flows, and the present value of money. So limitation, when we talk about limitation is that if the projects are small or mid size, then the cost benefit analysis is a good technique to adopt to select a project. And when we talk about big projects, large projects, so very having a very big horizon of a scope, so cost benefit analysis is not a good technique, and as a company we should not go for it. Now coming towards a mathematical calculation, cost benefit ratio. Cost benefit ratio means, friends, remember one thing, if your cost benefit ratio is greater than 1, if your cost benefit ratio is greater than 1, that means the benefits are more than the cost. Okay, if cost benefit ratio is less than 1, that means the cost is more than the benefits. Okay, are you getting my point? Cost benefit ratio greater than 1 means the benefits are more, and cost benefit ratio less than means that the cost is more. Cost benefit ratio equals to 1 means the cost and the benefits which you will get from the project are equal. Okay, so this is basically a ratio. Now let me ask you a question, a very simple question. The question is, what does cost benefit analysis ratio of 1.7 means? If your cost benefit ratio is 1.7, what does that means? There are 4 options. The cost are greater than benefits, revenue is 1.7 times the cost, Profit is 1.7 times the cost and costs are 1.7 times the cost. 1.7 the 1.7 times the profit. Costs are 1.7 times the profit. So there are 4 options are available. Which option you will choose? 1.7, if cost benefit ratio is 1.7, which option you will choose? A, B, C or D? Cost, A means the cost is greater than the benefit, revenue is 1.7 times the cost, profit is 1.7 times the cost, and costs are 1.7 times the profit. I would request just see this option and try to think from your mind which option you will choose and why you will choose. Friend, remember one thing, in the PMP exam, these types of questions you will definitely see in the exam, and this is very important to understand the concept of cost benefit analysis. You will definitely see few questions related to project selection method and cost benefit analysis in the PMP exam. So coming back to the question, what will be your answer? A, B or C? C or D? Let me tell you the answer. The answer is B. Why B? Because let me show you. B is revenue is 1.7 times the cost. Revenue is 1.7 times the cost, because when we talk about 1.7 time means that the revenue the project brings to the organizations are 1.7 times the cost of initiative or starting a project. And also remember one thing, that maybe you are thinking that why the answer is not C. Why answer is not C? Because remember one thing, that the cost benefit ratio calculation is looking at revenue, not the profits. Okay, remember one thing, when we are talking about cost benefit ratio, it basically talk about the revenue, the benefits. Benefit can be tangible or intangible, but basically they are talking about the revenue. Cost benefit analysis is not talking, the calculation is not based on the profits, it basically based on the revenue. So the correct answer is B. So this concept should be very clear in your mind whenever you are seeing such types of question in the PMP exam. Remember one thing, that the cost benefit ratio is basically, the calculation is basically based on the revenue, it doesn't based on the profit. So that's why the correct answer is B, and the correct answer is and C is not the correct answer. So friend, I think that you like this video. If you like, please subscribe to my channel and also click on the bell option, and I'm very thankful for that you spent some time after watching this video. If you like, please share it with your friends and colleagues, and I'm very thankful for giving me your time, and thanks a lot.